Hello friends, in this video I would talk briefly about money and investments, and I would talk other aspects of FIRE also. FIRE means financial independence and retire early. It is catching up across India, but it started uh, uh, in USA, and it was started by two others, and one of the others is my close connections, and now in India people often talk about fire. Uh, uh, Fire means financial independence, retire early. That means you have to retire much earlier than what is required. Usually and conventionally in India, and I am 62. Uh, uh, my way of approach is totally different, but young people especially they want to retire by 50 itself, and they want to have multiple streams of income, and they want to save for a rainy day, and they are very much they are much more smarter than especially people like me, and much more smarter are the people who are millennials, and much more smarter are generation jet. We also call them as centennials. So especially this Gen Z are much smarter, and they are tech savvy, and they know how to make money, and they have lots of opportunities because age is in their side. Whereas in my case, age is not in my side, and I started in the year 1982 with a initial salary of 400 rupees. 1982 February 1982 February 4th, I joined in the Air Force, and I got 400 rupees, and every month I used to send money to my parents. That's how I did it. And then again I started acquiring my education uh, through private education, because I could not complete my degree even at that time. So I somehow utilized the limited money, and I acquired 7 qualifications in the Indian Air Force, and I worked very hard in the Indian Air Force, and I worked at different time zones in the Indian Air Force, and I served in the lowest rank of a corporal in the Indian Air Force. So lots of challenges, and I funded my one of my friends, and I funded for the education of my sister, and I gave lots of things I have given to support my parents. Unfortunately, and my money was taken away by my own siblings, and so I trusted people, and I was backstabbed by my own siblings. So this is a different game. Now coming to this, circling back to the story is that I don't have any pension, I don't have any regular income. I am 62, and I had a brain stroke in the year 2021, and for more than 4 years. My right hand has been paralyzed. So lots of challenges are there. So why I am telling all these things is that everyone has a story, and I was born in a different era, and lots of challenges, but still I am not giving up. Now, when we talk about financial independence, you should secure your money, and you have to be independent, and unfortunately still I am not independent. Why? Because due to my health challenges, and but I'm very happy that I provided education of my two sons, and both are independent, so both are postgraduates, so I'm very happy. I'm a doctorate, and I'm an author, and I wrote books, but I didn't get any money from the books also. So lots of challenges. So now, what I'm trying to share with you certain tips is that you have to focus more on lump sum rather than SIP. SIP means systematic investment plan. You can invest into SIP and you can average the cost and you can stay invested and sometimes up, sometimes down. But when you go for SIP, you get income. Money income, but more than that, if you invest in lump sum, you can get more money than SIP, according to my research. And when you invest into a lump sum, what you have to do is you have to look at the fundamentals, and then accordingly you have to plan. Then secondly, you have to reshuffle your portfolio time to time, in the sense at least once in a year you have to periodically review the portfolio, and whatever is good you can continue, whatever is not good then again you can sell them, and then again you can go for new mutual funds or new investments. This is how you can do it. So overall, I advocate more of lump sum rather than SIP. Again, it is subject to the situation. You can't time the market, but you have to be very much careful. You have to look for your fundamentals. This one thing. Secondly, you need to keep some emergency fund. I didn't have any health card, and I didn't have any. I didn't have health cards. I wanted to go for health cards, but things went wrong, and I was on the bed for a couple of months. Luckily, my younger son paid the bills, and I survived by the grace of God and the support of my wife and children. So this is the story of my life. So this is one thing. Then that means you should go for. You must stay invested, and you should go for advocate lump sum rather than SIP. Then you should have emergency fund. At least for 6 months means you can have 3 months of liquid money, so that you can manage suddenly in case of any challenges. That's what happened in my life during the COVID. So these are all the things we have to take care of, and don't. Then again, when you go for mutual funds, you must be very much patient, and you should be very consistent, and you have to review periodically, and don't keep in the mutual funds alone. When you go for mutual funds, what happens? That means money is put by invested by this mutual fund houses. They do everything. So they charge nominal. It is based on NAV, so you can go for it in case if you are a new investor. If you are an expert, then you can directly get into equity. So you go for equity, and secondly, real estate also you can go for it. More than the real estate, you can go for equity. Then again, you should have a diversified portfolio. These are all aspects I am sharing with you, but everything is subject to terms this market conditions, and so we have to be very much careful. But in the long run, you can achieve financial independence. You can make money. You can live your life peacefully, and you can age gracefully. So these are all the aspects I am sharing with you. So friends, if you like this video, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and with gratitude.